And without further ado, oh, okay, well, Deceptitards is blocked. Shame. So shame. But any predictions in the chat to see how this one's going to go? I'll show you kind of here what we're looking at between the two teams just before we get started here. Supernova. Okay. Josh, our resident analyst, something like that. Coming with 3-1 in favor of Supernova Abyss. Still waiting on that list, aren't we? But, you know. Okay, Raven. Shocking the world. Putting one in the first 20 seconds. The pick was not worthless. The Deceptitards up in a 1-0 game in 20 seconds in. Solid work so far. A little fake there on the kickoff. Kind of puts Mega in an awkward situation. Starzy gonna try and hit a clip on him. Gets the reset, but Raven's gonna get a nice big clear all the way out to Squid. But decides not to follow it. Kind of a little back and forth game on this offensive side of Supernova Abyss with Starzy on a shot just goes right off the post. As Duke of Dope now barreling up the sideline trying to cross it mid to his teammates, but blocked away by Mr. Stratty. Mr. Stratty, of course, one of our new players in GTRLS this season. Did not disappoint so far, but Starzy with a nice little air dribble. Getting it over Duke of Dope and under Megatron, hitting him with a down up to tie this game at 1. Nice start for both teams so far. With two solid goals. As Mr. Stratty now takes a shot on. Awkward situation for Deceptitards, and Starzy just muscles it in. Telling, who was that? Duke of Dope to hit the weight room. Someone ate their Wheaties this morning. Starzy, 2 goals this game so far. Let's see if we can get a hat trick here before the game's up. We got about 3.5 minutes remaining in this game number 1. Now I'm joined in the booth by the original Hawks himself. As Duke of Dope just kind of collects it and brings it back into his corner, trying to regain possession of it.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Megatron trying to control it, but has no boost. It goes out to Squid. Gonna try and get a sidewall, but just gets hit from behind. Ooh. I bet he felt that one.
I didn't see who bumped him, but that was a great bump in the air.
Fantastic bump for sure. Messing up the play and the clip in the process. Let's be honest, you know, that's what we do it for. Oh, Mega with a missed touch. Duke of Dope in an awkward situation, but no one there for Supernova Abyss to take advantage of it. Another nice little bump there by Raven, messing up Mr. Stratty, not letting him put it in there. Now Mega on the offensive side here, looking to get a double off the wall, but Squid just is not having it. Passing out to Starzy, a little bit too far ahead, and Duke of Dope's just going to cut off that infield pass. Now we're just kind of in this more like back and forth, pretty neutral game here. Neither team has really dominated the other on offense or defense. Just kind of been pretty back and forth, I would say, but Mega with a big miss. Squid gonna try and go off the wall, but has no boost, no power, and Raven's just gonna block it away.
Ooh, that's a dangerous ball off the back wall.
Ooh, Squid just barely gets it wide. I'm sure he would have loved to have that shot back, but Mega making the goal line save with no boost. Really Seems that Mega's had trouble trying to get a full boost tank this whole game, and now Squid bouncing between the two poles as the Supernova Abyss and Mr. Strategy just had enough and just putting it dead center and just said, save this one.
Great effort by Squid. I bet he would have liked to have those first 2 shots back.
Squid, I think, is just a pass first kind of player. You know, that's not very often you see that in the league, but you know, you gotta cherish it when you have it. Now 3-1.
Squid doing his best Jar impression.
Okay. And Squid, speak of the devil, puts it in.
5 in shooting, by the way.
5 in shooting. Not too much you can do there. No boost on the side of the Deceptitards. Supernova Abyss able to take advantage in Megatron. What he's known for the best, his nice little quick kickoff goals. Great play there, even through the demo. Able to stick with it just long enough to make sure it goes in.
I like that kickoff strategy by Duke of Dope. Just going for the 50 and he wins it. Mega's just there.
Definitely, Mega is very good at making sure he falls and puts himself in a good position after those kickoffs, and Duke of Dope.
Bang!
And make him the king at this point. Beautiful shot there. Oh my. Nothing you can do
From downtown Chicago. This guy jumped from midfield.
And he cuts that lead down to 1. Well, off the kickoff here, the Deceptitards in a rough situation. A little miss there. Kind of expecting each other to hit the ball, but just does not go that way as Megatron's going to clear it out to the side. Just to buy his team a little bit more time to kind of collect some boosts, try and get control of the ball before pushing the field. 20 seconds remain. The ball goes mid. Raven's just going to get a 50 into the corner. Bump on Starzy. He's going to make it difficult for him to make a play on the ball, but Squid is there for the follow-up. Put it in a dangerous position here. Starzy gets a nice demo on Duke of Dope, but a tough situation there. And game number 1 is going to go to the Supernova Abyss.
May I join you now that the game is over?
Yes. A nice little comeback attempt there by the Deceptitards, just unable to get it done. Duke of Dope with the miraculous 1 goal on 0 shots, and I suppose we should get some screenshots now. I'm just going to take it from
That could be
my
a good
phone,
idea.
and people can complain, so heading into game 2, I really think this is anyone's game. And you kind of joined late
Roshi.
there, Mr. Hawks. What do you think this? How do you think this series is gonna go?
I like what I see out of Squid's team, the Supernova Abyss. They play well together. Obviously, Starzy and Squid were on a team last season, so they're familiar with each other's gameplay. But I think if Raven Glitch and Duke of Dope slow down like 5% as they started to at the end of the game, they can absolutely turn this series around and just win it. Possibly in the next 3 games.
I think that's a great point. One thing we saw in that last game is, at least early on, Megatron never seemed to have just enough boost, and right there's the difference that you would need, making sure we can put that ball in the net or at least on target. But if these other 2 members of the Deceptitards can kind of, play their game, play what they know how to do, then I think this team is going to be very strong.
Yes, sir. Duke of Dope going AFK for a couple seconds. Must be changing the song.
Hitting them with the AFK strap. Trying to get in their heads. rent-free. Dropping the bags, close the blinds. But now Raven with a nice little touch over the head of Starzy as Squid tries to collect it. It's just going to go into the corner for Megatron to kind of control and do what he pleases.
Wish I was what he pleased.
If only. I'm sure we all wish, though. Now Mega with a fake attempt on Starzy, but Starzy just does not bite there. Little awkward touch there, but Mega is able to get the ball, keep pushing upfield before Squid cuts it off. Raven just getting a nice 50 and centers it for Starzy, who's just going to have a weak rolling shot. Megatron off the ceiling, not letting Squid have any space here. With a little pass down, but Duke cuts off the shot. Beautiful read on the play by him there.
Good clear. Way to hit it over the challenging offender. Is that what we call offensive people? Because you got the defender.
I think it's hard to call them people, if I'm being honest.
Yes. They have to register.
Yeah, we call them the offenders. But Megatron trying to claim his status. Going off the back wall, gonna go ceiling down, and Raven tries to come in, but just can't finish the job. Squid, almost a nice little redirect.
Ooh. Starzy did not go for the slow double off the wall. That could come to bite him in the butt. He could have scored it, not guaranteed.
Ooh, Mega with a beautiful shot attempt. Great pass by Raven Glitch too. Trying to get something to happen there, but Mr. Stratty gonna take it around the corner. Poor Starzy, but just gonna get knocked away. Not really an angle he could work with there.
One thing that I've noticed this game is Supernova Abyss have been good at rotating to the net.
True.
There's always somebody within a driving distance of the net. Currently it's Squid, now it's Starzy. Squid's on the ball, and they have good offensive pressure now. And once the counterattack comes in a second. Oh. Okay, here's the counterattack. Squid's already back. Doesn't get the clear. Mega. Up. Down. Raven Glitch shit flips. Good 50 by Duke of Dope. Back to Starzy, and Starzy packs it back to Mega.
Oh.
Ooh, good air bump by Starzy.
Mega just
Good center by Raven.
Duke of Dope. Ooh. Nice attempt there. Squid's trying to control it up, but Raven not having any of it. Megatron gets sent to the space.
Oh.
Supernova living up to his name, trying to show them their namesake there. But the ball goes into the corner now. But now that you mention it, the rotations of Supernova Abyss have actually been very solid. Oh, I say that. Announcer's curse. That's my fault, gang. That's on me.
There's Mega being in the right spot. When the ball's in the corner, it's not really a threat. And he played that like a center fielder right there.
Great play there. A late shot. Only goal of the game so far is Duke of Dope trying to shoot on target, but Squid is going to block it away here. Very low scoring game. Very, excuse me, clean offense and defense, to be honest with you. I'm on both sides of the ball. Just catching them lacking once, and that's going to equalize the series at 1. Heading into game number 3.
That was a good quality game from both teams. If you notice, the scores are just low, which defense wins championships, or at least game 2. But the shots being 9-1 in favor of Mega's team is different. What do you think Mega's team did to earn that victory in game 2?
I don't know. I watched 5 minutes of this game, the whole thing, and I don't really know. I just think they just took advantage of that one situation, you know, that one error. I hate to say it cost them
Hmm.
the match because obviously there's more going into it, but that's just kind of how the chips fell on this one in Duke of Dope,
Oh, that's got to be a quick one.
putting himself in a great position, 99 in the
99
miles
miles
per
per
hour.
hour.
This is the
Jeez.
GTRLS, so we use freedom units. None of you Canadians, you know, idiots. We don't need to worry about you guys.
All right, put it on the list. An eagle sound for next stream.
Ah, bang! Raven glitch from downtown. Nice little initial touch.
Bang.
Beautiful follow-up. Just too quick for the defensive Supernova Abyss. Looked like two of them were competing over the same boost in the corner. 2-0 lead. Definitely opposite start of the previous game here. Ooh.
I could be wrong here, but we all know how capable Squid is. He could either bring his team back like that, or is it possible that he plays too fast for his teammates? He just hit 1500 MMR in twos. Does he space out his team a little bit too much and just that's the detriment of their comeback?
No, that's a good question, and only kind of time will tell. I think he's been a pretty good job at, I mean, like we said, the past few games, they've had pretty solid rotations. It was just that one kind of breakdown in the defense there, just all playing a little too far up. But speaking of, a little bumper cars there for the team of Supernova Abyss.
Yeah, it is an unfortunate start for this game 3 for them, where they have to step on the gas to come back. We'll see how they do.
Working from a deficit is always rough, but at this point, what do you have to kind of lose here? You got 3 minutes remaining, only down 2 goals. Definitely possible, but Squid shanks it. Those Ravens just going to be able to clear it away after the initial touch. Oh, a nice
Good
pass
down from Squid.
But all 3 members of the Deceptitards waiting in net. Gonna make it a tough one to put that in. Oh, Mr. Stratty with a shot on. Almost a nice redirect by Squid. Starzy just waiting patiently, watching the touch, see what he can make work.
I'm feeling a Deceptitards goal coming soon. They seem to have... Sorry, the Supernova goal coming soon. The Deceptitards are kind of on top of each other on defense right now. But now with this counterattack...
I think Deceptitards could definitely get a goal here too. Kind of catch them just like that last goal in game number 2. Just kind of catch them sleeping a little bit, trying to play too far forward. They got off the ceiling. It's a double commit there. Definitely entertaining as Duke of Dope puts it up. Tries to get a 50. Raven is barely there. Prevent it from going in. And the slow roller just gonna go wide of the net. Sarzi collecting it. Squid trying to be cool.
I thought we were going to see a full field air dribble Pogo Musty.
So true.
But maybe next time.
Squid was having none of it. Duke of Dope putting it to the ceiling, making it awkward for his own team there. Ooh, a nice pass attempt. He's going to try and follow it up. See if he can get a pass down to one of his teammates. Mr. Stratty's just going to be able to clear it away. Raven now going to have the attempts. Misses. Mega almost gets the fake on Squid, who has 0 boost on the counterattack and is not going to be able to put it in. Starzy trying to make sure the other team can't get back in time, but Ends up missing
Good save.
just high.
Ooh, Squid with an attempt. It gets through everybody. 40 seconds left in game 3.
Oh, bang! But it goes wide! Raven now trying to control it. Starzy mentally boomed. Now Megatron on the offense, trying to go for the fake flip reset. Starzy is there to read the play, just barely. So Raven tries to put it back into the middle for his team. Squid now going off the back wall, hoping one of his teammates can read it, but Mega is just going to get a big boom clear, and that just might go in. On the edge of the seat there. Starzy with almost a beautiful save, just unfortunate bounce.
Great attempt, but that'll seal the deal for the Deceptitards.
Game number 3 in favor of the Deceptitards. Definitely looking
Now,
pretty strong.
Maybe it's just me, but that game, it almost seemed like Supernova Abyss were the better team. Granted, there were 2 mistakes at the beginning of the game that gave Deceptitards the 2-goal lead. But how many opportunities were missed by Supernova Abyss to come back and tie it? If those 2 mistakes weren't had, Supernova Abyss could have had the 2-goal lead. They didn't. But maybe they can come back in this game 4 and fix those or make those adjustments to tie up the series and force a game 5.
I think that's a great point. It didn't look like they necessarily got beat. Maybe just a few kind of plays here and there that kind of out of their controls. You know, a bad kickoff here, bad 50 there. Nothing too, like, crazy. Definitely could have swung in either team's favor. There's Megatron now. No boost. They don't know that. As Raven just punches it up the field. Trying to pass to Megatron. It's going to cross mid, and Starzy just going to have to take his time to get it out. Now with no one back on the side of the Deceptitards, but a little too much time taken there. Trying to build up a play for Supernova Abyss. Megatron just going to flick it up. No boost. Can't follow it up. Duke of Dope is there. Almost a redirect touched by Mr. Stratty into his own net. Would have been a peak.
That would have been awesome.
Would have been awesome to watch. Not if you're Mr. Stratty, though.
Would have been dope.
Would have been dope, wouldn't it?
Oh, it's Starzy with the patience.
A little team bump on the side of the Deceptitards on the back wall. Gonna leave Starzy wide open. Can't miss those, right?
My second request, a kissing soundboard.
We gotta ask, with or without tongue, because I'm not a fan of the French, you know? They got their white flag.
Yeah.
But
No, if you get to a French kiss, then you're probably forfeiting. So let's keep it PG.
PG clean. That's the motto of the GTRLS.
Good dunk by Duke of Dope. Goes up the corner. Demoed. Starzy. 50s it out to mid. Squid gets the beat. Starzy goes for the pop. Mega.
Oh, Mega with
Centers the
miss.
ball for Squid.
Oh my
Squid
God.
couldn't have shot it higher.
They got a very awkward situation here, but bailed out by Raven Glitch. But Starzy going wide once again. Someone put this man on a shooting pack, then he'd be unstoppable, let me tell you. He's in all the right places, just not able to get just the right angle on some of these balls.
Good pop. Stratty's there. Starzy on the demo attempt. That's what we like to see, folks. The demoed becomes the demoer.
Squid controlling it. Nice little pass to Starzy. Let's see if he can get a follow-up. A little bit too hard off the back wall now. But it does go to Squid. He's going to try and get a little sidewall read, but doesn't have enough boost. Decides to opt out of it. Mr. Stratty keeping that pressure on the Deceptitards here. Trying to force something to happen. Megatron gets just enough of a clear for his teammate Ravenglitch, who just booms it across the field. Starzy is there to make that goal line save, preventing it from being a tie game.
Starzy is going for a little bit of a headhunt this game.
A headhunt, but gets hunted as Megatron in the right place at the right time. Able to follow up the ball and put it in the net. Unfortunate demo by Starzy.
Series score is 2-1. Yes, Roshi is correct.
And that's true. Me and my homies hate the French.
And Squid, according to chat.
Shot on target. Look at him.
Good pop.
Banger of a shot. Unsavable.
Stratty, you made me sad. Well, hopefully Stratty doesn't do that again, or Ravenglitch might be looking for another controller.
May need a wellness check on Mr. Ravenglitch there. We've seen what he's like when he's sad before.
In the arms of an angel.
Duke of Dope sniffing the exhaust of Squid, who goes for the ground pitch. Able to get it under one, but not on target. Means it's not a threat. As Mega's able to clear it away.
Good outlet pass.
Duke of Dope
Ooh,
with a
nice bouncer.
Starzy spawns on the same side. Able to kind of bail out his team there. Ravenglitch with a miss when he's last back. Lucky for the Deceptitards, there is no shot on target.
Squid with the pass back almost didn't work out. I think Squid is acting like they need to score another goal. And he almost needs to just stay back and make sure they don't get scored on like that.
I think that's a great point. Megatron with the turn, able to get a shot on target, and the 0-second goal sending us into overtime. Tying this game at 2.
All three players on Abyss left the net at the same time, putting themselves in a slightly awkward position, but that's just a great shot by Mega. Clutch up.
Beautiful play there. Ice in the veins. Call him Justin. Now Ravenglitch commits as the last back, just narrowly gets a touch on that 50. But so far in this OT, the ball has been firmly in the control of Deceptitards, but I clearly should stop talking because every time I say that, something happens. That is the opposite.
Here it comes. There's the pass. Stratty's up. Starzy goes for the pop.
Oh, let's see.
Goes up for it. Little touch, but Stratty's there. Fakes it. Squid doesn't follow up. Smart. Pops it up. Ravenglitch down to Duke of Dope. Back pass to Mega. Squid's there for the dunk off the back wall. Stratty is up. Gets the 50. Squid to the offensive corner. Gets 50'd by Ravenglitch. Stratty pops it up. Duke of Dope gets the clear. Out to Mega. Up the wall. Goes for the air dribble. Pre-flips it. Starzy takes it from him. Duke of Dope off the back wall. Squid is up. Ravenglitch beats him. Puts it in the offensive corner. Starzy grabs boost. Gets ball and dunked by Mega. Stratty to the other corner on defense. Goes up the wall. Gets a decent little touch out. Squid up to Stratty. Stratty with the touch. Bang!
By Starzy. Gonna. What is the word I'm looking for? Wow, I'm speechless. Beautiful touch there by Starzy. Back to Squid. A nice 1-2-1. Game number 4 in favor of Supernova Abyss, and that means we are going into overtime. Game 5, basically the same thing if you think about it, you know?
Free Rocket League, folks.
That's right. Free Rocket League. And with that being said, game number 5. Winner takes all. Wrong song. My fault, gang. That's on me.
What is your prediction for Game 5?
I mean, as we've seen, this series can really go either way.
I think that this game kind of goes the same way that the end of last game went, where the Deceptitards just pick it up and capitalize on some Abyss mistakes.
I think really either way, right?
Yeah, clearly both these teams have it in them.
Megatron with a nice send across the field. Starzy now with a big bang. Squid with a beautiful touch, but Duke of Dope reading the play. Beautiful save by him, keeping it a 0-goal game here. Now Squid again with another opportunity. Starzy is up, but misses. Squid is there for the follow-up, and that's going to be the first goal to the side of Supernova Abyss in game number 5. I'm going to stop this music before we get DMCA'd. Ain't that right, gang?
It's fun to stay at the DMCA.
Oh, Starzy. The clip he dreams of. Oh, I believe Starzy. Oh, Mr. Stratty getting it in. I thought Starzy was going to get a nice little finishing touch on there to reclaim the clip, but
you and the rest of the world.
Putting it in, finding the angle. Beautiful shot by the newcomer this season. Putting his team up 2 goals to nil in game number 5.
Ooh, good little back pass by Garcia. By Duke of Dope. Mega with the shot. Bardizzi.
Top bins. Megatron.
You got to put some swaz on it, Grummet.
Beautiful top down by Megatron, cutting the lead down to 1. A lot of time left to play. Definitely anybody's game still. I don't know about you. I'm just eagerly spectating.
I'm here for like a 9 to 10 game.
Raven Glitch clearing it up to Megatron, who's going to get a nice touch off the wall. See if anyone is there, but Squid is going to get a good clear.
Good touch by Raven. Starzy with the shot. Mega with the save.
Beautiful touch by Starzy, but just unable. And Megatron reading the
great force. I love the force by Duke of Dope, making Squid go straight vertical, and Mega just beats him to it. There's no stopping that.
Someone check if he has hacks on, because that robot just read that play and that touch by Squid through and through. Almost does it again.
Bop.
He did.
Ravioli, give me the And the Formioli indeed by Mega. Oh, little Popeye Squid. Raven with the good touch.
Gets a little extra touch, but Squid is there to clear it away. Oh, dribbles around one. Has one left to beat. Flicks it around one, but the third or fourth, I can almost say, is able to make it back in time. Raven with a big clear into the welcoming, warming hands of Squid. In a slightly awkward position here, but Garcia is able to pass it up to Raven. Let's see what he can do with it off the wall, but Squid just decides to not let him have any time. Mega definitely playing very well this game. 2 goals, both in his name, to the side of the Deceptitards. And both teams trying to get the others to break, trying to catch him sleeping on defense. A little double commit there by the Deceptitards. We'll see if they're able to recover in time as Squid setting that ball mid to Mr. Stratty, but Raven Glitch is there. Did not bite when the rest of his teammates did on that cross. But they're not quite out of the woods yet as Squid just keeps keeping that pressure on him.
Ooh, Mega getting dribbled.
Supposed to dribble the ball, not the player, but that ball is going to go across, but Mr. Stratty's not able to get there in time. No boost. And the ball is going a little too fast as Megatron trying to get a little air dribble over the head. Raven Glitch with a shot on. Going to be slightly off.
Oh.
In the near post. And those are the shots.
I feel some aping coming.
Call the zookeeper because monkeys are going to be on the loose here.
Oh, here it comes.
Squid with the low 50. Gets it under Megatron, taking the lead in the last 16 seconds even of Game 5. Call upon them.
Do they have what it takes to finish this off?
Duke of Dope now.
Oh, Squid.
Almost a Squid. Mega not able to get another touch on the ball. Rough situation for the Deceptitards. They have no boost and the ball is on their half. How much you could do there. Nice pass mid, but Squid is going to be able to cut it off. Going to try and maybe put it in or just put it down, and he elects to put it down in game number 5. The victors are the Supernova Abyss in a tight series through and through.
Get your screenshots.
Screenshots. I know Dale is taking screenshots in the chat, right? So we are all good.
You better be. What a great series by both of these teams.
Oh, Dale.
A phenomenal performance.
Well, amen. Phenomenal performance. Very close games. But just barely. I mean, truthfully, I think either of those games could have gone either way. We'll go ahead and check in now. We'll start with the winners of tonight's match. Supernova Abyss.
And we're off.
Are
you dragging or are you joining?
I'm joining.
Okay.
I'll see you there.
Apples and Hawks.
Hello.
Yo.
Congratulations on y'all's Game 5 win. What are the kind of thoughts going into the series just as a whole?
As a whole, I mean, Megatron is a decent player. I know he could get good saves and whatnot. I think the best part about knowing that is the Game 5 goal. I can shoot top right, and he went high, and I play low.
All right. 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 All
That's
What was
probably about
going
it.
through your mind when you did that? Was it?
What was going through my mind was I knew Megatron had like 30 boosts and he was going to early challenge and some sorts, and I just knew he was going to play high. Just played it low. That's about it.
Now, each of those games were very close.
Very much.
What
Minus
were you
game two.
guys-
Game two was
Yeah, game 2 was a little more one-sided, but how are you guys feeling kind of in response, even on those kind of like close losses?
they were good points. So we had to balance offense and defense better on those games because I feel like the games we lost, we had a much more defensive and less offense. But the games we won, we had a good balance of both. Just controlling the speed of the game. That's about it.
Nice. And going down 2-1 in the series, did that kind of change y'all's mindset? I know you mentioned, I mean, right there, just kind of a little more balanced as opposed to more defensive play, but was there any other thing kind of going on around this behind the scenes?
Just playing off Bert, trying to always clear it, gave us free possession a lot. He kept trying to bang it down middle to MJ or Megatron, and I just had to cover that. Keep Megatron low, keep Megatron not having a lot of boosts and make plays.
Mm-hmm. I'm just out here trying not to whiff. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying not to miss the fucking ball. And I did okay, so we're chilling.
It's
Yeah, you
honestly the
didn't
best
miss as
thing I
many
can-
open nets as your captain.
Yeah.
How
How many did I have?
Tell him.
At least 2 in a row.
Yeah.
If you're talking about that first game where I touched left to, I was honestly playing 50 on.
Did you see how
Raven?
many double tap attempts that I smacked to the right of the net instead of in?
Yeah,
The double
we
taps
talked
that I
about it.
like just whiffed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
lot.
2 of them turned into perfect whiffs. and
it
saves.
did. I don't know how, but it worked.
Not
Yeah.
sure how you didn't touch that ball that was going in either.
No kidding. No kidding.
So,
That passing
Well
play
done.
with me and Squid there near the end, that was pretty sexy too.
Yeah,
that
I don't
was
remember
nice.
which game that was, but it was pretty sweet.
I think it was game 4, right?
Sweet.
Yeah, speaking
Or
of
so you got a good block on that.
Mr. Stratty, this is your first GTRLS match win, if I'm not mistaken. What's kind of your impressions so far? How you liking, maybe disliking? You can be honest. It's okay.
We chilling, bro. It's kind of crazy because like, you know, I go into like my plat and diamond games and ain't nobody flying like old Squiddy and Starsy are. And then I get in these games, I'm just like watching everybody go above me, and I'm just trying not to make a stupid play. But man, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Starsy and Squid are goated, and we beat Raven, so I'm happy. And yeah, we chilling.
Hey man, always a good day where you can beat Raven. I'm glad you're having a good time.
There's 2
Wasn't he the
teams
one
I
we
do
weren't
not-
supposed to draft?
Yep.
Yeah. I'd say there's 2 major things I do not want to do this season. Lose the Bert and lose the Jar.
Let's go. We got you. I'm right there with you with Jar because he said he was going to pick me and then a fucker didn't.
Those are like if you lose those teams, I feel bad for you.
Well, you heard it here first
Well-
now. So Squid, you got to keep on your toes for any of you guys play play Jar now.
We play Jar.
Yeah.
Wait, is Jar
Are we
in
on opposite
our
divisions?
side? Are we playing him
They're
next?
on opposite division.
No,
Okay.
opposite
We'll play
division,
them.
but a most likely matchup in the Swiss.
Oh yeah.
But the last question is from chat, and then we'll leave you guys be. But from Cole, he said, "Ask Squid how he handles balls so well. Is it because he has had a ton of practice handling all kinds of balls? Thoughts on that?"
Just mainly the Rocket League ball. Been in the game for about 3,000 hours.
So if you say mainly the Rocket League ball, is there any other kind of
Mainly. Wait,
Yeah,
what's the other
any-
kind?
Yeah.
Any other specifics
Foot.
you got there?
basket,
Basketballs, baseballs, footballs.
Okay.
Team-
Where likes
Teammate.
the balls? Wait,
There's
whoa,
always
whoa,
the
whoa.
teammate ball. Always the teammate ball.
Mm.
Well done, guys. Good
Celebratory
game
fireball.
5 victory.
Celebratory fireball instead of bed. I like that game 5 turnout.
Cool. Congratulations again. I'm excited to see how you guys fare in your next series. But
We're gonna
too.
fuck him up.
we're gonna check in with the other team now. But congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, Bubbles.
Okay. Hello.
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 Hello, gang. Unfortunate loss in game 5. But before we get there, what was kind of y'all's game plan heading into the series, if there was one at all?
I don't know if we had one.
No strategies you're willing to share?
Did we really have one though?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah.
No, I don't think we had one. It was kind of just go.
And that's fair. And to be fair, like for the most part, it worked pretty well. I would say like every game was very close. But what do you think kind of happened in those kind of games that went the other way?
Game 1, I don't really. We kind of just started off slow. What's the other? We lost game 5, and then we lost
Yeah, game 4 and
a different
5.
game. We lost 4 and 5. 5 we kind of got outpaced early. Started chasing it,
Mm.
and then game 4. I don't really know what happened in game 4 to be honest. I just know that was the overtime game and it took forever. It's a long game.
True, but you did have a beautiful goal to send it into overtime.
Oh,
on
0
the
second goal.
0 second. Yeah.
That
What
was pretty
it
cool.
Yeah. What was the reactions of you and your teammates when that happened?
I think we kind of went nuts a little bit, just because we were down by pretty much the whole game. But I don't know. It was tough games.
Definitely. Yeah. Definitely tough. At least from the kind of like spectating POV, it looked like you guys, really had a chance. It was going back and forth. Pretty much the whole series, especially when you guys went up 2-1 in the series as a whole. I know I was like, my prediction was about to come true because I had you guys winning in 4. I had faith. I had so much faith. I still have faith.
I mean, honestly, every game was one goal game, pretty much.
Would you
Yeah.
guys, looking back on it, change anything from how you played? Like, were there double commits or anything that you noticed that if you changed that, you probably could have won an extra game?
That's probably
What'd you say?
it's banging the ball away a little bit.
Oh yeah, I said that going into game 5,
Yeah.
we need to try and control it more.
Yeah, you guys had some really good pressure together. I noticed in game 2, I think it was. No, game 1, that Raven and Garcia slowed. Game 2 at the end and the end of game 1. You guys slowed your game down a little bit and were really controlling the ball together well, allowing Mega to do his thing in the air and have some good beats. But all 3 of you guys contributed pretty well in those early series games. And I think you got a lot of potential going through the rest of the season.
Yeah,
I think-
those were some really good games as well.
I think we had a lot of pressure throughout the whole series. We just couldn't get a lot of the shots into the net.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some great defensive plays, though. Raven, you had like 10 boost, and you met the ball at the crossbar one time. Garcia was a brick wall and net. Other times, it was a great game, great series.
True. Very exciting to watch. Hopefully, you guys take that in stride for the fans. You know, bless up, entertaining series. And like I said, it really felt like it could have gone either way. So I was really rooting for you guys. You know, not showing any bias or whatever, but sad to see it didn't work out for you guys this time. But at least looking forward into your next series, is there anything you're gonna, I don't know, maybe take from this one to kind of like improve going forward, or any kind of thoughts or ideas in the future or for future matches?
Save more balls.
Sounds good to me. Save more balls. You heard it here first.
Yes.
The number one defensive team is going to be the Deceptitards.
So Squid can handle them.
Yeah. Thank you guys for your time. Again, sorry you weren't able to pull it in through at the end there. But was definitely very entertaining for us as viewers. So we'll see you guys next time for your next match.
All right.
GG's.
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 All right. And I believe that is the only match for today. I guess I should check before, before I sign off fully. But thank you guys for all tuning in. Again, that was the Deceptitards versus the Supernova Abyss. Game 5. In favor of the Supernova Abyss. Very tight series all throughout, to be honest with you. Definitely two teams to look forward to as the season progresses. A lot of potential. Definitely could have been more volatile. A lot of kind of just narrow misses from both teams, to be honest with you. So I think if either team just kind of can hone in on it, they would definitely take the series next time these two meet, if they meet again.
Yes, that is for sure.
Any final thoughts for our viewers, Mr. Hawks?
I think we kind of saw all of that coming in the fact that we saw none of that coming. Every game we said, I don't know who's going to win this one. And they really lived up to that. So very fun to watch and can't wait for the next one.
That's true. I think you said it perfectly. Really tough to tell. Tough to read both these two teams when they play together. So I'm excited to see any kind of rematch and see how these two teams improve and kind of take this moving forward. But for now, at least, we will be signing off. Thank you guys again for tuning in. And if you are a part of the GTRLS, please continue to play your games, get more in. It's always fun to kind of stream and play Rocket League, of course. But signing off for now, I am Bubbles. Joined
And I am
by
not
Hawks.
Bubbles.
Yeah, joined by Hawks, and we may see you next time. But see ya.